everyone, I'm Chloe. I'm a makeup artist here in Uri, and I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips for mask makeup. I'm going to show you some of my favourite products and some of my favourite tips and tricks for keeping that makeup to stay put underneath the masks. So before you start applying any makeup onto your skin, I really recommend using a micellar water to cleanse your whole face to make sure that there's no dirt or oil left over in your skin. Then followed with my favourite moisturiser. So what I'm going to start off with is my eye makeup. I prefer to do my eye makeup first. I'm using on my eyelids to prep for eyeshadow is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. It's a really full coverage concealer, but it's nice and lightweight on the skin. This is the hydrating one. There's also a regular one that would be better for anyone with oily skin. My second tip for mask makeup is to really work around your eyes. Obviously your eyes and your brows are really the only thing that we can see now with face masks all the time. So by spending a wee bit extra time in your eyes, it's just going to bring a wee bit more attention to your eyes. This is the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, shade Phoenix. They're all lovely colours for autumn and winter. My favourite eyeliner to use on myself, I use it all the time, is the Rimmel Glam Eyes Liquid Eyeliner. It's very easy to work with and it wears really well throughout the day, so I'm going to pop that on. Then all I'm going to do to finish off the eyes is just apply some eyelashes. These are GWA Lashes in Fantasy Mermaid. They are available in Primark, and I'm just going to go and pop those on with some duo glue. Next tip is to apply a matte foundation. Now you can use a dewy foundation and you can use lighter foundations, but chances are they will rub off on your mask much quicker. Foundation will set and dry completely on the skin, whereas a dewy foundation will always stay kind of tacky on the skin, so as soon as you put your mask on, it is gone, it's off. So definitely next tip is to make sure your foundation is matte. This is the Revlon Colorstay Matte Finish Foundation, and this is for combination to oily skin. I'm just dotting it on, and then my favourite way to blend it out is using a sponge. So I'm just going to go over my whole face and just dab in the foundation until it's all completely blended. I'm still going to use the e.l.f. concealer. Even though it is a hydrating concealer, it does stay on really well. So regardless of wearing a mask or not, this will still stay on. So I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes just as normal and blend in with my sponge as well then. I'm using two different shades so I can highlight onto the eyes just to give my face a wee bit of a lift. And then you can also pop a wee bit of highlight in the centre of your forehead and just down your nose slightly. By applying that, just a wee touch of highlight in the centre, it's just going to give a wee bit more shape to your face, the part of your face that's actually visible. I'm going to apply the Revlon Colorstay Pressed Powder in the shade Light, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush to apply that just all over my skin to set. Even if you would normally skip powder, I highly recommend powder in your skin. It's really important. That's what's going to actually keep the makeup on when you have the mask on. So definitely if you haven't got a powder, or if you wouldn't use a powder, definitely get yourself a powder. This one's really good, it adds a wee bit of coverage as well. So now that you have that done, I'm just going to go and apply my blush, bronzer and highlight as normal using the Eyelure brow kit. Brows are definitely a very important part of makeup now. They really frame your face, especially with a mask on. So spending a wee bit extra time in the mornings to fill them in and getting them looking a wee bit more defined is definitely worth it. And I'm also going to highlight my inner corner just using that shimmery shade from the eyeshadow palette, and this is just going to help again open up your eyes and bring a wee bit more attention to your eyes rather than the mask on your face. The top tip I would have for lips, again same as foundation, is to keep it completely matte. Stay away from glossy finishes with a mask on, because it is just going to be all over the mask. It's going to smear all over your face. So if you are going to be applying a lipstick, make sure it's completely matte. These ones from Maybelline are really good. I find them to be very long lasting, and it is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. This is in the shade 155. That is the finished mask makeup. So just more kind of smoky defined eyes and brows to really draw attention to your eyes and brows, because that's the only real place on your face that you can see now. So I just finished off my lips, added a wee bit of a darker lip liner, and because the lips are matte, they shouldn't rub off with your mask either. So it's completely mask safe. It's good for now because we can't take the masks off. To keep everyone safe, we should all be wearing them. So I really hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to let me know. Yeah, I hope you enjoy.